Hey guys, welcome back. It's Neon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
Who is still ill,
Yeah.
but she's gonna muddle through this video.
I am. I'm doing it for everybody.
So we're gonna do a reaction to the Avengers Endgame trailer with some thoughts on what could possibly be going on. But before we do that, we have to call attention to something that our friend Aaron Sparrow pointed out this morning, and he's entirely correct.
Yes.
And you guys had a conversation about it on Twitter.
Yeah, we were talking about it and stuff. Yeah.
Talking about it and stuff. So, Denai Gurira, who plays Okoye, and I believe I'm pronouncing that.
That's not the right poster right there.
That's not the right one. So this is, okay, so she's not...
There you go.
Okay, so this is the Avengers Endgame trailer, and
yes. Everybody's
on here who's still living.
Let's look here. So, Robert Downey Jr., okay. Chris Evans, okay. Mark Ruffalo, okay. Chris Hemsworth, okay. Scarlett Johansson, okay, which we're going to talk about her hair in a bit. Jeremy Renner is right down there. He's in the very bottom corner, okay. Don Cheadle is right here. Paul Rudd is right here. Brie Larson is right here. Karen Gillan is right here. Bradley Cooper is playing Rocket, who is crammed in down here. And Josh Brolin is Thanos. He's right here. But we're missing
Denai Gurira, who plays...
Everybody else is named.
The only person left from Wakanda, I think, in this movie. A woman of color.
Yes, we have to promote, and the MCU going forward needs to do more female-led films with diversity. And then we're not going to put it on the poster.
The only woman of color in this picture is the only person not named at the top of the poster, and Brie Larson just went on a tirade about how more women of color need to be represented in Hollywood and in a movie she's starring in. The woman who is standing right next to her on the poster is not credited.
Something else out too. They have all the women. There's 4 of them, and they're all in the same row in the middle. I'm just saying. Anyway, but you know, here's what's so weird about this. Being that we've done stuff with companies like this before, they are usually so ridiculous about double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking. Like, it could take a month to get something approved through them, or longer. Not that we don't, not that we don't know what we're talking about, because we do. It could take a month or longer to get something approved because it has to go through so many committees and so many approvals. And somehow, this still got out without her name listed. The only thing I can think of, if it was an accidental, was some kind of contractual something or other, but that doesn't even make sense. So I have no idea.
Yeah, if it was contractual that basically all these other actors and actresses had better agents than Denai Gurira does, but that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to include everyone but her.
Yeah, because even Don Cheadle, Don Cheadle is Rhodey, and Rhodey's kind of a B-list character. He really is. And same with Nebula. She's kind of a B-list character. So it's not like they're just picking the stars of their respective movies, to get top billing. Nebula and Rhodey are definitely not the leads in their respective movies.
Well, he didn't even have, Jeremy Renner didn't even have his own movie.
I know. So, this is just really, really, sort of, it's hard to take the studio's concerns over, diversity and inclusion, seriously, when they're beating that drum really hard for Captain Marvel, featuring a blonde white woman, when the woman standing next to her in the poster is not credited.
Well, it's funny too, because it's unrelated to this, but it is related. When they were doing the interviews and they were talking about Galaxy's Edge, and they had sent all the different, the big magazines and stuff over to do that special, tour or whatever, they had a quote from one of the people that were working on it, which both people they quoted that were working on it behind the scenes were women. And they were director of this or whatever. And the one woman said about grown men are going to fall to their knees and cry. And I'm like, why is it just grown men? Why is it not women? Why, you know what I mean? And I'm like, this is from a woman. So we're going to be more inclusive and let women be in charge. And then when you get a quote from them, it's like, not like fans are going to cry in joy. Grown men are going to fall to the ground and cry in joy, because, and I was like, really? As much as you're pushing this and beating this drum, that's your comment?
That's your comment.
But okay, I'm not going to fault the woman on this, because, I don't think she meant anything by it other than, oh, like grown men, they're just gonna be so happy when they see this. I don't think she meant anything. I don't think it was meant to be dismissive of women. It was just, like people. She should have worded it differently. She didn't, and I'm not gonna go poop on her for it. But I just thought it was funny. That's the choice of wording she used. Anyway,
Oh my God.
I just thought it was like ironic. Anyway,
Yeah, so it's clearly
there's something going on here.
clearly there's something going on. It might have been a contractual thing, but anyway, we'll get into the actual trailer, which we did watch it this morning. That's okay.
Yeah, and we're not going to go too much into running it, are we? Because
No, I'll just pick a couple spots. We can.
Okay, so basically, it talks about basically you see like the past for like you see how Tony Stark came into it. You see how Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, most of those three, how they came into it. That's all black and white with red.
Yeah, sort of like a montage of the origin of these characters, and the only color that they show in all of these montages is the color red.
Yeah.
For the most part. Now, this is the present, but any of the flashback sequences...
Well, they already ruined that Tony gets saved or not, but
Yeah,
we'll
right.
talk about that. Okay, now this is interesting. They got Peggy saying this is from the Winter Soldier movie. They have her saying this. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play. Is it going to play the sound if I do this?
It's not going to play the sound.
Okay, so it says, the theory has been that there's going to be time travel in this, and then of course they're saying, no, that's not what's happening. But they make these comments that they go back to the past as it feels like 1,000 years, and they're making these comments about time. And then they have Peggy saying, the world has changed. They're going to show the rest. None of us can go back.
And...
All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best we can do...
Isn't good enough.
No. is to start over.
Oh my God, are they going to reboot the MCU?
The theory has been that they're going to go back in time to stop Thanos and redo things. So now, what are they going to do? Captain America stays with Peggy, and now Captain Marvel's
We've talked about that. We've talked about because there has been so they're putting a lot of emphasis on Peggy and Captain America, and we've had this conversation before where one of the rumors that's been floating around is that Chris Evans isn't going to make it out of the movie, but they might not actually kill Captain
They're
America.
They're going to Weeping Angel him like they used to do in the original Weeping Angels.
Right. The rumor we've heard is they could possibly zap Cap back to the 40s. He could live his natural life out with Peggy, and then he would be dead by the time Avengers
But how is that
happened.
very heroic of him? Because Peggy married somebody else and had children, and if he does that, he's killing all those people.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. I don't know. So they have this, and they show Thor, and you'll see that the red theme keeps popping, red, and the gray.
Why red?
But they do it, and then they have him talking about seeing all the people die, and you see, okay, there she is, and she's not good enough to be named on the poster. And then you have, he's talking about, you have Scarlet Witch. Here, it's gone.
It's okay. She gets a TV show. She's coming back.
They talk about this, and then they start showing other things like, you see, Ant-Man's here, like what the heck's going on? He looks confused. So apparently he just showed back up.
Yeah.
He's confused, and then they're talking about, but they owe the people that aren't there to try whatever they're going to try. Now here's something else I want to point out. Look, her hair is red.
Yeah, we're going to talk about
It's red in the poster, okay? Now, and her hair is blonde last movie for no explanation. So I'm just going to click through this a bit. You see everybody, they're all...
That guy's hair looks terrible. He looks terrible with the mohawk.
He does. I don't, but look, her hair is blonde, and it's long here. Longer, okay? I'm just pointing this out. So what they keep saying is they have, different people saying whatever it takes. So that's the theme is whatever it takes. So their mantra for this movie is whatever it takes. Mm. And then they're showing them in this new white uniform.
That's their time travel gear.
But they ruined something. Let me go back.
They ruined a lot of things in this.
Look, we don't know, is Tony going to be okay? God, I don't know if is Tony going to be okay? Oh, look! And there's Nebula with him, and they're both on it. So
they're both okay.
Spoiler, I think they're both okay. Yeah, and look, here's her hair again, red. I think it's long and tied back, but red. And the reason I bring this up is because they're all looking like they're heading somewhere. Like, they're all the same outfit. It looks like it's a type of armor. And they all look very determined, like they're... And if movies have taught me anything, when they're all in the same matching outfit heading somewhere, they're all going somewhere together.
To die. Everybody dies. The end. Endgame.
Well, what was the speculation is they're going to be doing something with Quantum Realm.
Yeah, because they never explained how Scott, Ant-Man, got out of the quantum realm. He was sort of ditched in the quantum realm at the end of Ant-Man the Wasp. Obviously, he gets out, he comes back, he's confused. They made a big deal out of it in the other trailer. Hey, I'm Scott.
Because the time's different.
Yeah, right.
And, but there's no time travel in this, even though the time's different. And now they're all wearing the matching uniforms, like they're really somber, heading towards something. I'm just saying. Don't know what, but I'm just saying. And then we get out here, and then of course we have the thing, and then they have to put like little hidden things after the logo and trailers now too.
Yeah. Up.
Okay, so then we have
enough
Captain Marvel.
Can't have enough Carol.
And Thor, and then he summons whatever. I can't really
tell
tell
if it's his axe or his hammer. It's his. I think it's the axe.
I can't really tell. Anyway, he summons whatever it is. It better not be the hammer because they better have her lift it. Anyway.
Yeah, that'll be next.
And then she just makes us look at him, and he looks at her, and she like, let me see if I can get it here. And she kind of gives him back and kind of half smiles, and he's like, oh, I like this one.
Because she's smiling.
She said nothing. She just. Yeah.
I like this one. Accept her, people. She's our new leader.
And look.
Yeah. So
her
there's
hair's blonde and short.
So okay, is there a connection between her hair and the red in the...
I don't know if it's that, but I just think it's interesting that her hair is blonde and red, and it's different lengths. I mean, if nothing else, is showing a passage of time and changing.
Right. Well, or does the power of the ginger stop Thanos?
Hold on, there's another place where she's in here too, and she had red hair again, and it was like long reddish hair, and I don't want to play the whole trailer because I don't want to hear it right here.
Don't want to get...
Look, it's red again, but
now it's
blonde on the ends.
So she's growing. So she bleached her hair and she's growing out. But yeah, I think they're going to use her. I think you're right. I think they're going to use
something up with the red hair.
Black Widow's hair to show the passage of time.
I don't know. There's something going on with the hair because the hair is different lengths and different colors in several different parts of the trailer.
Well, she probably bleached her hair for a mission, and then they're going to show that time's passed because now it's growing in red.
That's what I'm thinking. That it's supposed to show that time passed, and it's like it's red now again.
Yeah. So she's a natural redhead.
Well, the actress isn't, but yeah.
No. So she's gone punk. I don't know. Reaction to the trailer. Do you have a reaction to it?
Honestly, I want to see it, and I'm excited about it, but at the same time, kind of like about it, because it's like, I don't know. I think they said that they don't overdo the MCU like they did Star Wars. I think they're overdoing the MCU like they've been doing with Star Wars.
I'm really I'm not as excited for this one as I was for Infinity War, and I think a lot of the drama around Captain Marvel for sure has it just feels like it's too soon. Mm-hmm. A lot of the drama around Captain Marvel has definitely hurt my desire to see this. This movie's not really on my must-see list anymore. And the fact that they make a big deal about Captain Marvel at the end of it too, I'm like, oh god, please don't do what I'm afraid you're going to do, which is she's going to be the one that stops.
Well, I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping it's a team effort like it usually is.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Her being in it really isn't what makes me like about it. I just think that I don't know. I'm like, I want to see it, and I'm going to see it, and I'm excited about it. I'm not as excited as I thought I'd be about it.
Yeah, I actually expected to be more like, bring on Endgame. I'm like, no, after all the drama with, again, it's not even Captain Marvel itself, but just all the drama associated with it, I'm really kind of burnt out in the MCU. I feel like we need, a good 6 months to get excited about it again, and I'm not feeling it. I don't know. I mean, we'll go see it, but it's not like, I'm not like, oh my god, I'm counting the days.
I'm excited. Like
with Infinity War, I was really excited, but now I'm like,
And it wasn't just because I said this before in other videos, I'm more excited about, Godzilla.
Yeah.
And, Shazam and stuff like that than I am about this, and that's sad, because I've been liking them so long, I don't know why. I'm kind of like, I don't know if it's what you're describing or something else.
It's fatigue.
I'm just like, okay,
Yeah, it's another Marvel movie. Actually, I think I'm more excited about Spider-Man than I am Endgame.
Oh, yeah, I want to see Spider-Man. Even though Squid King has a theory that movie happens before Infinity War.
It could.
And he says that when they're coming back on the bus, and that's when he sees what's going on.
Right.
They're
coming back from.
He's wondering. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. But I don't know. It is what it is. It looks okay. I mean, it looks good. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where the MCU goes after this, because I think, this movie is pretty much going to make or break where the franchise goes. And if they don't end on an amazing note, it's going to sour people on future Marvel movies. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of like, like, yeah, we'll go see it, but it's almost, I feel like we're going out of obligation at this point, not because I'm like super
Well, I want
pumped.
to see what happens, but I'm just like, it's not one of my like, oh, I have to see it this year. I mean, I don't feel the same way about this one as I do like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
you know, some of the other movies coming out. I just, you know, I'm gonna go see it, and I know we're gonna see it. We'll see it opening day.
We will.
And I'm not unexcited for it. I'm just not. It's not like the level I usually have for these movies. So, anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, it'll be interesting to see how things play out after. I mean, obviously, Endgame's gonna make a ton of money. It's gonna make a ton of money. There's no, there's no questioning that. But
it'll probably blow all the records.
Yeah, I think it probably will be one of the biggest openings, if not the biggest opening of all time. Now, what is going to be interesting to watch is what happens afterward. Are people going to be like, well, that was the big finale for Marvel. Now I'm not really excited about what comes next. You know, that could be. It depends on how many of the main characters make it out of the movie alive, as to whether or not people are really interested going forward. So I don't know. Got anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay,
we're just making speculation.
Yeah, it's all wild speculation and rumors. That's what we do here. So please subscribe to Clownfish TV for more pop culture news, views, rants, gaming videos, art videos, and more. This has been Neon and Geeky.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.